Hi there, it's another tarot sesh for Virgo. I'm the Cannastrologer. My name is Abby, and this is another tarot reading for April 3rd through the 9th, 2023. Know the energy is timeless, and so anytime that you're seeing this, if the title resonates with you, if any parts of the message resonates with you, then the message can be meant for you. Virgo, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, but if you have strong Virgo placements anywhere throughout your chart, then take it as it resonates. Don't try to force anything or make it fit, but do understand that energies can be flip-flop, crisscrossed, and or reversed, and that everybody encompasses both masculine and feminine energies within them. It's just about balance, okay? So, we have a lot going on this week. It's April 3rd through 9th. We've got the moon in Libra on Tuesday. That's all about diplomacy, balance, socializing, letting go, and harmony. Also peace. Then the full moon is in Libra on April 6th, and that's the full pink moon. If you go back to my my reading from the end of 2022, it was 13 moons of 2023. The cards that I pulled for this full moon were Crazy Lace Agate, the 4 coins, which is 4 of Pentacles, and then for my Magick in the Making cards or something like that, it was Best Possible Decisions, number 18. So Crazy Lace Agate, stone-wise, crystal-wise, means new cycles. And so between last month and this month, it's been a resonating message across the boards for everybody. It's all about new cycles, endings and beginnings, okay? Then the 4 of Coins also stands for willow. So there may be some significance to a willow tree. I heard pussy willow. I don't know where that comes from, but anyway, willow trees, willow wicker furniture, I don't know, maybe somebody's name. But the 4 of Coins is all about saving money, like taking into account everything that you have, balancing your finances, balancing your bank account, knowing how to spend, where to save, all of that, right? But holding on to it. Maybe also kind of being like a little bit of a hoarder, not wanting to spend where possibly maybe you should. So then we've got number 18. Something significant could be happening on the 18th of this month. You could be 18 years old, have an 18-year-old, be somebody's birthday, lucky number. 1 + 8 = 9. That's a very significant number. But it's all about making the best possible decision, the best possible choice at this time for you, yourself, your family, whatever the situation, however that resonates with you. So then we've got the moon entering Scorpio on the 7th. That's all about finding motivation, taking control, and personal power. You also may be dealing with a Scorpio or have that in your chart. Moon in Sagittarius on Sunday. That's all about truth and visions and long-term planning. So you may be making some very significant long-term plans at the end of the week. And that's also, I believe that's Easter Sunday, so there could be something there too. This week is also a great week to send prayers to the gods through smoke or steam. If you've got hot coffee or a tea and you see the steam coming off of it, blow on that drink and send your wishes up into the others. You can also do that through incense or smoke on a candle. Okay, so Virgo, the song that I had on shuffle for you while I was getting the cards ready, it's called Trampoline by Shade, Shaed. I don't know how she pronounces that. It's a beautiful song. I've listened to it a gazillion times, but I never really knew the meaning, and so I looked it up, and it's very interesting. I'm going to read some of the lyrics for you. I've been having dreams, jumping on a trampoline, flipping in the air. I never land, just float there. What if I'm on fire? How am I so deep in love? When I dream of dying, I never feel so loved. So when I looked up the definition or the meaning behind the song according to the artist, it talks about enjoying yourself while dreaming of dying. So then I dug further, and some other interpretations were embracing and falling in love with your biggest fears, which for many people is death. So there may be some of you that are dealing with death, looking at death, dreaming of death. Or some of you may be in a situation where and I hope not, that you want to, where you wouldn't want to be here. I hope not. But I feel like there's some of you that are like making peace with the thought of death. We are approaching Easter, so religiously speaking, not spiritually speaking, but religiously speaking, we're talking about crucifixion and dying and rising from the dead, right? So there's also that kind of energy as well. But let's get into the read now for Virgo. That's for some of you, not all of you, of course, right? It's a beautiful song. I'm going to put it in the comments below so you guys can take a listen for yourself. What do we have for Virgo? For higher peace, power, protection, and prosperity from our spirits for the greater good, please, for Virgo. Okay. All right. So the energy going into this is the Nine of Pentacles. That's in the typical, or in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot, it's a woman in a garden surrounded, she's like lavishly dressed, surrounded by a beautiful, bountiful garden that she's created from all of her hard work. And so this is the underlying energy. This could be you, could be somebody that you're dealing with. What do we have for Virgo, please? It's about independence. Independently wealthy. Okay, we have the King of Cups coming out. So this is Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or have this somewhere strong in your chart. The King of Cups, he is the ruler of his domain, of his empire, but he rules with emotion, sometimes overly emotional, okay? Doesn't use a lot of logic, doesn't make the best decisions based on facts. It's all with his heart. He's very emotional and passionate. Sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's not a good thing. But he's loving, very fatherly, or family could be important to him. What else do we have for Virgo, please? Now that's in your past or recent past, so if it's not you, it could be somebody you're dealing with. Okay, this fell sideways. It is kind of pointing towards the future, but it's the Six of Staffs. So this is about victory. It's fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. You could be dealing with one or have that in your chart. So this is about victory, but it's also a little bit about ego. Careful with that ego. Also, this King of Cups could have an ego. There could be victory in a situation that you're dealing with this week, or good news coming in. Now, it did fall completely sideways, and I know that you saw that. So in the reverse, it means a non-victory. So take it as it resonates. I want to be optimistic and say it's victorious, and we're just going to read it like that, but understand that in reverse, it means the opposite. What else do we have for Virgo? Okay, that's too many. Yeah, too many. What do we have for Virgo? Virgo, please. I have Virgo Mars. It's how you deal with war, adversity. Virgo, please. Thank you. Okay, again, too many. I'm not going to take that many spirits, just one card. Virgo, please. One card for Virgo. Thank you. Okay. Fell in reverse. So we've got the star. This is sign of Aquarius. It did fall in reverse. So this is your hopes, dreams, wishes. you know, something that you're striving for. Now, in reverse, it means that, you know, maybe this hasn't materialized yet. Maybe, I kind of feel like that Six of Stacks needs to be in reverse too, but we're going to clarify. I feel like there was something that you were reaching for or attaining, and it's not going to be fulfilled. Could be having to do with this King of Cups. Could be a reason behind it. Underneath the deck, we have the Five of Staffs. Yeah, and that's why. Underneath the deck is underlying energy or what you don't see coming. Five of Staffs, that talks about, it's more fire energy. That's Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. But this talks about bickering, quarreling, could be fighting between 5 people, five departments, like 5. It could involve 5 or more people. It doesn't have to be. But it's about arguing, bickering. It doesn't have to be like fighting or war or anything like that. Just controversy, right? I'm going to clarify with the Light Seers Tarot. Like, some of you might be working on a project, right? There could be other people involved, and it falls through for whatever reason. Something doesn't happen. I feel like the King of Cups is significant as to why it's not happening. I just heard somebody wanted to be the star of the show. Somebody wanted to be like center of attention. They wanted to get credit, notoriety. It's not happening the way that they want it, and it never does. When you expect things to happen, you're only setting yourself up for disappointment. You can't expect anything. I need one good one. One more, please, spirits. Let's get a good shuffle. It's hard shuffling these. That's another sign. Okay. Energy going into clarification. Wow, is the Star again. Yeah, there's a definite want, a yearning even, to be seen. You know, she's putting that heart energy out into the others. Okay, what do we have for King of Cups, please? Clarify the King of Cups for Virgo. Really? Give me 1 second. Ooh. Okay, well, all 3 cards came out, so I'm going to take them. Those will be the clarifiers. So, clarifying the King of Cups, we've got the 4 of Swords. Oh, goodness. Okay, so we've got the 4 of Swords. This is rest and meditation, R&R, somebody needing to rest and relax. It's about mental exhaustion, you know, needing to get, what's the word I'm looking for? Self-care. This is the self-care card. See how she's got the heart there and it's like unraveling the threads? So needing to take some time to rest. And so I feel like there's a King of Cups energy, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, could be you, needing to take a rest. There's a lot of mental strain surrounding this. And it's very emotional. When you mix water with air, that's the kind of energy that you'll get. Then we've got the 6 of Staffs. Okay, guys, I have to turn this upside down because I'm feeling like when it felt like this, it should have been upside down. Unfortunately, there's not a victory that's in sight because we've got the 5 of Pentacles here. This is somebody being left out in the cold. This could be you, this could be somebody else that you're dealing with, but somebody was left out in the cold, somebody's being left out in the cold. And it turns out to not be a victory. I think that there's this energy here that's been worrying about the situation. Maybe it was something that was done to somebody involved in this situation. You could be worrying about something that was done to someone involved in this situation. or something that was done to you. Because then we've got the Tower. And with the Star reverse and the Tower reverse, or I'm sorry, the Star reverse and the Tower, this is like, it's good for someone, bad for the other, and I don't know who is who, so take it as it resonates. Could be good for you, bad for the other, good for the other, bad for you. But there was like a star that was, or maybe you were yearning to be this star and it's just not working out. Because we've got the Five of Staffs with the Lovers. That's quarreling, bickering, fighting between two people, between people that you love. You know, and it's Lover's energy, but it also, that's Gemini, so you could be fighting or bickering with a Gemini or somebody that has it strong in their chart. Maybe it was somebody that you loved, that you thought loved you back, but now it turns out, you know, they're going back on their word, is what I just heard. And it could be this King of Cups energy. Very masculine energy. Now you're being left out in the cold, and it feels like your world is crumbling apart. I hate that. I hate that this is like kind of so negative. But you have to look at the brighter side. Like with the Tower, for instance, when, gosh, and don't I know this lesson so well. The benefits to the Tower is the Tower happens when something comes crumbling down. Like it has to come down because it was never built on a stable foundation to begin with, right? The benefit to the Tower is once it's all crumbled down, it can be rebuilt again on a more stable foundation. Now what's interesting is I'm going back to this song talking about trampoline, enjoying yourself while dreaming of dying. Like, I feel like somebody feels like their world is just falling apart, right? That, like, oh my, like I could just die right now. Like, being sarcastic, but I could just die right now because of everything that's happening. But understand that the new beginning beyond that is so much more therapeutic and healing than obsessing over the moment that you have now, right? So let's get some more clarification here with the Divine Circus Oracle. Spirits, what do we have for this reading, please? It's interesting, 5, 6, it like goes in consecutive unison. Oh wow, 5, 6 right here too. Somebody could be 56 years old. One more. All right, underneath the deck, interesting. This card popped out for somebody else. I forget what reading it was, but it was within this read, or this week. Number 18, the Good Geisha. I think it was Aquarius, so you might want to check out the Aquarius read. But again, that number 18 came out, and that has to do with making the best possible decision. So you may be making you may be having to make the best possible decision in a situation where there is a Tower moment, and you have to make that choice. May not be a choice that makes you happy. I don't know if you can see it or not, but she's got a tear rolling down her cheek. Or maybe this was a choice that was made for somebody and it just like kind of forced them into this situation. Interesting. Okay, so number 6 again. We've got 666 on the board. Now don't freak out. There's so many people that freak out about that number. It's actually a good number. Just go Google angel number 666, but you do have 3 6s on the board here. This is Princess Victorious, and if you look at her finger, it says loser. So we're going to read what that is. You are being asked to be a big picture person for the moment. Sometimes immediate gratification has to give way for a grander scheme unfolding, which will ultimately lead you to far greater and more meaningful success. What seems to be a delay, obstacle, loss, or even failure now is a twist in the plot of your life, necessary for your gracious destiny to unfold according to a higher plan. It can be hard to keep the faith when you've been defeated just one too many times. It is easy to make fear and doubt mean something they don't. It's usually something like being doomed to fail, and so we might as well give up. However, fear and doubt are just symptoms of fatigue. They are signs that we are feeling battle-weary when it comes to life. To overcome weariness and create happiness, you are being asked to temporarily surrender your need to win, just for now. Instead, you are guided to step back, regroup, replenish, and be kind to yourself, and know this. Sometimes you have to be willing to lose the battle to win the war. That means be willing to go through things in the short term that may seem like failure without losing confidence, courage, and trust that everything is going to go your way in the long term. The Oracle of Princess Victorious encourages you to know that you are strong and determined enough to bounce back and overcome difficult circumstances. You will be given the power to succeed at the right time and in the best way for all concerned. For now, an apparent delay, failure, loss, or change of course is really a saving grace. In time, with a broader perspective, you'll look back and be grateful for not getting what you thought you wanted in the way you thought you wanted it, because what will come to you eventually will be so superior in every way. So give in to how your journey is unfolding, even if it seems like you're losing when you'd rather be winning, but don't give up hope. Trust that the universe is strategic. It is helping you to succeed. It knows that the things that don't work out now can help you move towards the things that will work out for you in the long term. If you need a sign to know that things are going to work out for the best, even if it seems like they're falling apart along the way, then this is it. So this makes complete and total sense when it comes to all of this energy here. And I'm glad that I needed to flip that Six of Wands over, because it wasn't a victory. And even if I did keep this upright, because it's with the Five of Pentacles, it's like it was an empty victory. That's what that would mean. So whether or not you thought it was a victory, like maybe you celebrated too soon, maybe something's coming back to, bite you in the butt, so to speak. This crumbling apart, you're not going to get that glory that you thought that you were going to get, but, just hold tight, because you'll get something better, right? That is absolutely what that energy is. So, what else do we have for Virgo? Yeah, I feel like there might have been, even if there was a slight victory, it was an empty one. One more. And if any of this resonates with you, make sure that you drop a comment below. All right, so underneath the deck we've got Mandrake and Passive. This also came out for somebody else earlier. This is an herb, an element that's used in witchcraft a lot. It's for spells. It's protective energy. It protects people from bad energy, negative spell work, that type of ideology. Also, it's made for ointment and keeps you from pain, bumps and bruises. Ooh. So then we've got salt protection. I will read about this. So this is a calling that you need to be protected. Use salt to protect your energy. Where's the book? One second. Okay, salt protection. Oh, this is really interesting. The first word is Star of Protection, a circle of salt, and we have the star in reverse here. So, Star of Protection, a circle of salt, surround and safeguard me from any default. Keep me from danger, gossip, and hurt, from those who may curse me and dish out the dirt. This magic is worked with harm to none, so mote it be, there it is done. All of a sudden, my throat goes dry, and I start coughing. Somebody doesn't want me saying something, because what I'm about to tell you, as I was reading that, okay, surround yourself with salt. Sprinkle it in your windows, your door frames, anywhere around you. I feel like there is somebody in your presence, somebody that you would never think in a million years that would talk smack about you. Never, like, think of your closest friend even. And then think about them saying something about you so erroneous, just false, putting blame on you, in order to save their own face, okay? And I feel like that's what's happening. I feel like somebody put you up against another in competition. That's what this Five of Staffs energy is as well. Oh my gosh. And I just got clarification underneath that. As I said, oh my gosh, here's this Lovers. So clarifying the Lovers. So there could have been somebody that that you care for deeply. Maybe that, you know, you thought that you had this bond with, right? But you were being put in competition. And then they turn around, and when the going gets tough, they get talking and start talking about you and putting you into the mix when you may have not done anything. Maybe you did. But that's what leads to this Tower moment, and you not getting that glory, that recognition that you so desire. That it's like an empty victory, right? Protect yourself from that energy. Clarification again. Protect yourself from that energy, and use salt. Also mugwort, if you know anything about it, or I'm sorry, mandrake, not mugwort, mandrake, and salt. Okay, the strength of another's harsh words, thoughts, and actions against you has taken its toll, and you're feeling drained of your vital life force. This is that, you know, jumping on a trampoline and dreaming of death, right? Your personal... Allow me to absorb the psychic energy that you have unwittingly received. Sprinkle me around you in a circle. Toss me across the thresholds or perimeters of your dwelling, or carry me in a pocket or pouch. I will defend your honor and ensure that you are shielded as your sensitivity increases. Protection is key as you open yourself up to a higher spiritual vibration, so call on me to safeguard you as you work your magic. So you can also use it bath salts. That's a great thing to do. Take a bath in salt, and it helps revive the spirit. But since 6050 BC, oh my gosh, 6556, we're seeing it all here. Since 6050 BC, salt was used as a religious offering. The word salary is derived from salt, as salt was a method of currency in ancient times. Salt was placed on altars and used in sacrifice. It is currently used to exorcise evil spirits and thrown over the left shoulder if spilled. So guys, yeah, I'm feeling like this could be work related, because we see pentacles here, salary, maybe somebody is having their pay cut back or something like that. But yeah, there's definitely some destructive energy here that you're dealing with. Again, the energy of this month is all about major life cycles, changes, endings and beginnings of things, and major discoveries. And so I feel like, you know, you will be forced to make the best possible decision, whatever this regards. But just protect yourself. Just protect yourself, and you'll see it through. Remember that, you know, once something crumbles down to the ground, it's just another opportunity to build it back up again from a much more solid and stable foundation. That's what I have for you, Virgo, for this week. Take it as it resonates, and I hope that it did. If it did, please make sure that you drop a comment below, like, share, subscribe, and if you're interested in a personal read, I would love to read for you. All you have to do is check out the information below and get a hold of me. But as you know, it's together we grow. So I look forward to seeing you again next week, and I hope you have a blessed and peaceful week yourself. Peace.